Hello mga ka-DIYers! Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Ako nga po pala si Nick. You can call me Kuya Nick or Kuya Nicky. We hope everyone is safe together with your family and your friends. And I know everyone is affected with this COVID-19 crisis. Alam ko po, napakahirap. Pero let's continue to pray na maging okay ang lahat and everything will go back to normal para makapag-move on na tayo lahat. And lalo na sa mga kapwa nating DIYers, kapit lang po. At this point, everything is uncertain and the only certain na alam natin are our families. So, mag-spend time tayo na sa pamilya natin. And also sa mga nagbabalak pa lang mga mag-apply dito sa Canada through the DIY path, take advantage of this time to do some research that will apply on your application. And as for us, we felt the need of starting this vlog, which is been waiting for almost 4 years na since we created this group way back on May 2016 nung dumating kami dito sa Canada. Kami po kasama yung bumubuo ng grupong ito, which is the Study Permit Canada DIY PH, together with my wife Ocean and also Madam Layden, Kuya Mikmik and Ate Hershey, together with Ate Darling. We would like to grab this opportunity to thank everyone for your support and also sa mga previous moderators namin. Salamat din po sa mga contributions niyo. And let's continue the spirit of helping each other. As a start, we decided to create a Diskarting DIY series and encourage everyone to also share their Diskarting DIY experiences para naman makatulong sa mga ka-DIYers natin kung paano tayo dumiskarte during our application so that we'll have a great collections of videos and interactive DIY YouTube channel. For our first episode for our Diskarting DIY, yung i-share namin sa inyo na ngayon is very important. This question yet has been taken for granted for most of the time. This is a very basic question na kung sino nga ba dapat ang mag-SP or ang mag-OWP sa isang couple na applicant. This is the first DIY that we made, assessing our qualifications, which means calculating both of our CRS scores beforehand and decide from there. The highest points based on our personalized metrics wins. And siya po ang mag-OWP. Kagaya nyo, we have the mentality na mas madaling mag-work kaysa mag-aral. Ganito kasi yung trend sa atin ngayon. Usually, yung mga babae, sila yung nag-aaral. Tapos yung mga lalaki naman, sila yung nagtatrabaho. Kasi nga, maraming work for the boys. Pero, on our approach, hindi namin ginamit yung na reason. Pinag-isipan po talaga namin at saka we understand the points of implications one by one. Our plan kasi is to have the OWP or the Open Work Permit makakuha siya ng 1 year experience na skill job under NOCA Bureau para maging eligible siya na makapag-apply ng permanent residency under the CEC or the Canadian Experience Class stream. So it is very heavy responsibility actually bilang OWP kasi pressure siya maghanap ng trabaho. And also, we opted to go to a private school which alam namin na walang PGWP. So we took the risk and we know the risk. That's why we have a game plan. So yung unang ginawa namin is kinalculate muna namin yung CRS score namin. So CRS means Comprehensive Ranking System. Ito yung tool na ginagamit for skilled immigrants under Express Entry para makita yung ano yung points nyo na sinasabi nila. Kasi yung usually yung Canada is a point system na ngayon. So this tool will assess your skills, yung education ninyo, yung language ability, yung IELTS or CELPIP, number of work experience in Canada and outside Canada, and other factors like yung age, yung marital status, etc. So let's proceed. So, ano ba ang unang ginawa namin? So, we went to the CIC website and I will share the link at the bottom so you can click para mapuntahan nyo. And by the end of this video, isi-share din namin yung actual CRS calculation na ginawa namin para for PR application namin. So, let's proceed again sa CRS score. Ano ba yung paano namin ginawa? So, nung una is kinalculate muna namin individually. Si husband alone at saka si wife alone. So if you can see, si husband alone is 388 yung score. And si wife alone is 368 yung score. Bakit kaya magkaiba? Although malaki naman yung work experience ni wife. Kasi nga, the only experience that yung Canada ay consider nila is 3 years maximum. So since ako naka 6, si wife is naka 8, it doesn't matter. Pantay pa rin kami nun. Ang naging difference lang is yung education. Kasi since mataas yung nakuha kong education. Kasi nga, nasa 2 or more ako, si wife is nasa bachelor's degree, 3 years. So, yun yung alone. Next naman is pinag-combine namin. Kasi since sabay na sabay naman kami mag-apply dito sa Canada, kinumbine namin and kinalculate namin what if si husband yung principal applicant and si wife yung secondary. So, yung score namin doon is 389. And kung si wife naman yung principal and then yung secondary application naman is si husband, nagiging 371. So, yun nga, I think most of the time na pag nag-calculate kayo, ganito yung magiging score nyo. But don't be discouraged kasi ganito talaga yung mga scores natin. Lalo na, si husband may 3 degree na pero ganito pa rin. May skilled na pero ganito pa rin yung score niya. Even my work experience, ganito yung frustration namin nung nag-apply kami as an immigrant. Kasi nga maraming nang pinuntahan naming agencies and then eto nga yung sinasabi nila, your score is not enough. So, we came to a point na ano ba yung mga diskarte na para mataas yung CRS points. Kaya, din-explain din sa amin ng and based on our research, is yung work experience inside Canada at saka Canadian education, at the same time yung taasan yung English exam nyo, yung IELTS or CELPIP, that will really help you boost up your CRS score. So, yun ang ginawa namin. Let me just give you an idea yung mga express entry draw during 2015. So, you can see, wala pong 400 and below. Ang pinakamababa is 451, I think, and pinakamataas is nasa 886. So, it's really impossible for us to become permanent resident that time. So, ito yung 5 factors na we've considered during our DIY assessment. Number 1 is education. I have completed 2 degrees in engineering and 1 in nursing. But since kailangan namin magpa-ECA, we were thinking na siguro naman pasok na rin sa 2 or more programs ang Canadian education equivalent niya. And indeed, it is. We did the assessment afterwards too, before kami mag-apply. So yes, I was awarded with 2 or more diplomas. My wife though is a CPA and has only 1 degree. So that means I have more points in education than her. Number 2, adaptability. This one is subjective in nature based on personality niyong mag-asawa. With our case, we both agreed na kahit hindi man yung accounting dito, I think I have the better position na makapagtrabaho agad compare sa asawa ko since mahilig talaga akong makipag-usap and madaling mag-connect sa mga tao dito. Kaya nga po ako yung nagpa-vlog dito, hindi siya. We didn't know initially na hindi man pala yung position na workforce analyst dito sa Canada. And mind you, it pays well. Kaya shoutout sa mga workforce analyst sa Pilipinas, sa mga kaibigan ko, yung position natin dito is very in demand and it pays very well. Roughly nasa $25 to $35 per hour. Number 3, work experience. We need to assess here who has a work experience in line with NOC A, B, or O. We both are working in line with those NOCs. This one goes to my wife, as she has a solid and continuous employment as a finance manager. I lost because I've been moving to one company to another for the past 10 years. I must agree that nahirapan talaga kami to compile all my employment reference letters. Mahalaga po ito kasi nga po, this is where you wanted to claim points for foreign skilled work experience outside Canada. And nakalagay sa CRS is 3 years or more ang maximum na counted na experience for an applicant. Number 4, program selection. Here, we connect the dots that will fill into your statement of purpose. Sino kaya ang mas reasonable mag-aral? For example, we had a small restaurant business in Las Piñas. So we thought that it would be easy to present to the visa officer if my wife will get an international business management program that will help her develop and gain international exposures as to handling business. And on the corporate side din naman, having an international education will give her a better leverage for a higher position. We were able to get a letter pala from her boss na she is welcome to come back with a great offer. Well, I could have gotten a business course din naman kasi we have the business to begin with. Pero with my educational background and experience, medyo di ko ma-relate sa business program. Hindi ko din naman na-practice yung nursing degree ko to get a health-related programs. And also for my engineering side naman, medyo may kamahalan ang mga program selection nila at parang hindi practical to explore the engineering sector here in Canada gawa ng sarili nilang certification body. I think dito, you have to consider lahat ng potential angles and think about what would best correlate sa student permit application. Number 5, age. We consider it as not priority kasi we are born on the same year. So, tayo kami dito. For some of you, you might put this first kasi the points being awarded stops at 45 and above. Basically, if 44 ka, you will still gain 5 points. And to mention na rin, if you have an active express entry profile and wala pang invitation to apply or the ITA, your age points will decrease by 5 points as you grow older while waiting for the ITA. So those are the DIY factors na ginawa namin. You can use it as your reference to or tweak it a little bit, like put more emphasis on age or adaptability. The choice is yours. Most of the agencies kasi, ang unang nilang hinihingi when you ask them, can we apply to Canada, is please send us your CV or your resume kasi doon nila i-assess based sa tingin nila na relevant. Pero I think it's not just them that should make the assessment but ourselves mainly kasi nga tayo naman yung sasabak at tayo din naman yung magbabayad at first. Umalis kami sa Pilipinas with a mindset na hindi kami babalik hanggat hindi kami ma-permanent residents. The reason is we have to be fully committed and dedicated. Kasi for us, there is no turning back. Malaking halaga ang mag-aral dito. At the first attitude na dapat na i-instill natin is to be ready and open sa lahat ng posibleng mangyari. We don't want to pollute our minds na pag hindi gumana, edi uwi na lang tayo and back to work. We want to give everything all out 101%. Ito yung strategic plans namin o yung road to a permanent residency. Yung plan A namin kasi is to make the SP enrolled for a 2 years program in a private college kasi nga yung private college mura. Pero alam namin yung risk na walang PGWP talaga sa private college. And we just took the risk kasi nga may game plan kami. So yung OWP needs to gain a 1-year skill job under NOC, A, B, or O to be eligible for Canadian Experience Class Stream under Express Entry. So yun yung plan A namin. Yung plan B is for both SP and OWP, we'll find an employer that is willing to sponsor through LMIA within the 2 years duration and convert to working visa for both. So yun ang plan B namin is maghanap ng employer. Since day 1 na dumating kami dito. Pero mahirap kasi at saka magastos pag pumunta ka sa path na yon. So yung plan C naman is yung student will transfer to a public college and take another 2-year program, then apply for a 3 years PGWP, and this will gain more CRS points for both. Ito naman, matagal na proseso, but it will give us more chances to gain more points kasi nga si SP magkakaroon ng multiple degrees na nun, diplomas or program as a Canadian education. At the same time, magkakaroon na rin siya ng work experience, while si OWP naman, mag-gain yung more work experience na naman. Number of years. So that also factor in to add up on your CRS points. But like I said, itong plan C is pinakamagastos kasi mag-aaral ka ng ulit. So yung plan D, ito naman, since day 1 naman, as much as we target to create an express entry profile based on the current skill sets and apply for PNP or yung provincial nominee program to all the provinces. So, yun pa lang is our target is to create an express entry profile right away para under PNP. Yung plan E, talagang explore further for another path or paths in permanent residency. Starting from the day we arrived here in Canada. So part pa rin ng yung Plan E na yon. Yung Plan F is the last resort. Yun, let's just accept the reality na that Canada is not really for us, and continue to pray for His plans, kasi alam naman natin na His plans are more better than our plans. So yun yung mga strategic plans namin na pwede nyong makunan ng diskarte din and apply it in your application. I hope na marami kayong makuha sa plan na to, and like I said, this is our first time to share it sa grupo. So Plan A was successful. Remember, yung Plan A na ginawa namin is let the SP take a 2 years program and let the OWP gain 1 year skill job. So we will share to you our timeline. So noong December 2015, nag-lodge kami ng application, both yung SP, OWP, at 2 kids. And nag-upfront medical kami, online application, regular stream, and yung name ng school na pinasukan ni wifey is CIMT College, and she took up postgrad in business management for 2 years. Once again, alam po namin na walang PGWP. We just took the risk kasi may plano kami. And on March 2016, all visa were approved. And after 2 months, kasi nga nanganak si Mrs. din on March 2016, on May 2016, process namin lahat ng papers and we arrived here in Canada. Sabay-sabay kami with a 1-month-old baby at saka 10-year-old son namin. So, next is yung OWP, nakagain ng 1-year skill job noong November 2017 and nag-open up yung eligibility for Canadian Experience Class, yung CEC. And then nag-submit kami ng application ng profile din during the first quarter of 2018. And on February 2018, as you can see, my express entry rounds invitation, number 83, yung CRS score na candidate for invitation was 442. And we will share to you guys on the the left side, kung paano naging 442. Naka-highlight yan in red kasi nga yung education nag-play ng factor because since I have more scores sa education ko kasi may 2 or more diplomas ako nakuha. At the same time, yung foreign work experience at saka yung Canadian work experience, that factor in din. Thank you for watching mga ka-DIYers. Sana may nakuha kayo sa ating Diskarting DIY sharing for today. And we promise that we will continuously share more videos. And as I said from the start, everyone is invited to share their experiences too through vlogs, and let's keep rolling.